Any last words for our students?
I would say don't be afraid to make a mistake, and the most importantly, just don't be afraid to admit, I don't know, or I don't understand, because nobody knows everything. So since you're honest, telling your producers or your leads out front, and most likely most of the supervisor will find you help. At the end of the day, they're still helping get the job done, but also at the same time, you're learning the new skill, and it's a win-win situation.
One thing that I feel that students definitely need to take into consideration is to not focus on one thing. If you're an animator, I would suggest taking dance. Understand your body, understand why movement's happening. Surround yourself with as much knowledge so that you can go in more educated than just someone who is a one-trick pony. You will become a much stronger individual and artist if you have the ability to spread your wings and, try something else and do something else. And it allows you to continue to be educated and to continue to grow.
I think it's important not to get too locked into one discipline. I think it's important to learn as much as you can about everything, especially if you're going to be in something as all-encompassing as creating visual stories for television or online or motion pictures or whatever you're working on. The more you know about how sound is recorded, about how storyboarding is done, about how computer graphics, visual effects, cinematography, everything, learn a little bit about all of it if you can't learn all of it. It just helps you be a better communicator. You'll understand how other people get their work done, and they'll have an appreciation for you having that understanding.
Yes. It's very dangerous not to know something, but it's even more dangerous not to know something and pretend that you do know something. Ask questions. Listen to people. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know, but I'll find out. It's a lot better than saying, I know that, and guessing wrong, because it's cold out there on the street and you don't want to be there.
Follow your interests, but be open to other experiences, because other paths may open themselves up to you. That certainly happened in my case, and what led me down the visual effects path. Other than that, it's work well with others.
Here's the thing about supervising. It is all about communication and finding the best means of communicating your suggestions and solutions. Each production and script will be different, hence calling for different techniques and/or props sometimes. Also, being on set and supervising on set can be really demanding. Hence, alertness and flexibility are key to really performing and excelling as a visual effects supervisor on set. That being said, regardless of whether you are an on-set or post-visual effects supervisor, your real work actually begins in pre-production, sometimes even before then, where you go through and understand the script thoroughly before ever even setting foot on set and getting all the way through post-production. Your role may vary, of course, depending if you are an on-set or post-production soup, but the consistency across all types of soups is simple: technical expertise and communicating that effectively. That being said, if you are an on-set soup, the DP and production design, or more specifically the props or property department, are your friends. If you are a post soup, then know that artists will turn to you for help and advice on how best to execute certain shots to achieve the visual effects intended. Now, to be honest, visual effects supervising is grueling work and definitely much more intense than working behind the computer screen. But it can also be very rewarding, fun, and filled with interesting problems to solve and tackle. And that should be about it. Did I miss anything? Perhaps you have some suggestions or new discoveries to add or share about supervising. Well, go ahead and post these thoughts on the Q&A board. If you have any suggestions or new insights and tips to add and share from the set, on the set, about visual effects supervising.
My name is Mike Chambers. I'm a visual effects producer, and I've been in this business for over 30 years. Good luck to you all on your path forward.
My name is Joseph Liu. I'm an effects supervisor and senior effect TD for 7 years. Have a good day and go out have a great adventure.
My name is Jim Hillen. I've been a visual effects artist and supervisor for 35 years. I've been an on-set supervisor for the past 6 years and a post-supervisor for the past 10 years. And I hope you're interested in what's happening.
My name is Teff Smith. I am a visual effects pre-vis and post-vis supervisor. I've been working in the industry for roughly 20 years. And my last piece of advice is if you work hard, make sure you balance it with having as much fun as possible. Work hard, play hard.
My name is Stuart Robertson. I've been in the film business for about 30 years, starting as an optical cameraman, ending up as a visual effects supervisor. And then for the last 14 years, I've been a teacher of visual effects. It's been interesting. It's been fun. It's been weird. Have a nice day. Study hard. Buy a visual effects handbook, damn it.